how is everyone doing today? It is your host, Tom and Harry, bringing you another top 10. It is the final of the series. How do you feel, Harry?
Yeah. Wow, that took ages.
Yeah, we might be having some more. I've had a couple of requests to make some other ones, but we've finally made it to strikers, and this might be the hardest list we have done so far, just because there are that many good strikers. Without jibber-jabbering anymore, Harry is going to give his 10 to 6, and I'm going to write them down.
Jibber jabbering, right.
Jibber-jabbering.
10, Aubameyang. 9, Son. 8, Haaland. Immobile.
Yep.
And Bennett.
Ooh. The new proposed Chelsea signing. I have number 10, Ilicic from Atlanta, Aubameyang from Arsenal, Haaland from Dortmund, and Immobile from Lazio, and Sergio Aguero from Man City. Obviously, so we were very close on agreeing with Aubameyang. You've got a number 10. My opinion on him is that he is being dragged down by Arsenal, needs to leave now, go to a big club because he's in his final years and he's not going to get another chance because nobody wants a 32, 33-year-old striker because you're not going to make any money off him. So go to a big club now. Don't go to a Man United. Go to a big club which you're going to win trophies because it's going to be your final chance.
Yeah, I've always rated him. Pacey striker with a good sort of build about, tall, strong physique. 17 goals this season. Really, the only thing good going for Arsenal at the moment, except Martinelli, I'd say. Just a very good player. Carries Arsenal.
Very pacey. Still got, as people would say, 90 pace over for those FIFA fans. A very pacey striker. What's going on behind you?
Sorry about the door ribbon.
You have Son at number 9. I haven't included him. I just think he isn't really a striker. He likes to vary a bit depending on who's available and who's injured. He's kind of become that striker since Harry Kane's been injured, and he's played more on the left mid past couple seasons.
I think he's adapted and sort of into that role. I feel like he's a winger and a striker. I feel like he can have them both, but I just won't include him on the striker list just because of him being one of Tottenham's top goal scorers at the moment.
Yeah.
And, he does have some good quality of striker. Maybe at times he can get isolated up there because he's used to cutting in from the left. But I still feel like he's adapting well, and I think Mourinho would see the best out of him to play him as a false 9 sort of role.
Mourinho's going to be out within the next 6 months.
Not a lot. He's had a torrid time, but I feel like he still will be given towards the end of the year to sort of turn things around.
Yeah. What do you think about Ilicic? You didn't include him on your list. Very underrated player. 19 appearances, 15 goals, 5 assists with 3.6 shots per game with 1.6 on target. Very underrated player, 32 years old, being one of Atlanta's key players, probably the most key player in the past 3-4 years.
Yeah. Obviously, he's part of this sort of Atlanta squad that seems to get a lot of goals from their strikers. I mean, there was a Zapata as well, and he's good, but I still think when I'm watching him, I see nothing extremely incredible. I feel like he's done well, takes his goals well against the latter half of the Serie A table. I don't really think he's that special.
Yeah, we've both agreed on the up and new coming young striker from Norway, Erling Haaland. I originally didn't have him on this list because obviously it's his first season and he's done very well. But you persuaded me to put him on. 8 games, 10 goals, 2 assists with 2.4 shots per game with 1.3 on target. One for the future, possibly, unless he's one of those one-season wonder kids and we never see him ever again.
From what I've seen of him, I'm really impressed. Such a rare footballer in terms of pace, strength, goal scoring instinct, ability, movement off the ball, technical ability, aerial presence. He's got the lot, and confidence on such a young head. I mean, I can't remember a striker who out of nowhere, just in a year, is sort of built this sort of hype around him. I mean, it didn't take him long to get a move to Dortmund. And you hear him in interviews, he's not the emotional type. I feel like he's just the type to graft and get on with it.
We both agreed on Immobile. For me, one of the most underrated strikers of the past 5 years. Very, very good.
Quite amazes me, 27 goals. I mean, it's more than Ronaldo. Probably one of the best strikers in the league, like a Lewandowski of his league, you know. One of the best goal scorers in that league. In terms of technical ability, you wouldn't compare him to Ronaldo, but this is goals we're talking about here. This is, you know, someone who's one of Lazio's danger men and carries them to a very good spot.
Yeah, obviously second this season. Number 6. I was planning on making a video last night with my reaction to this, obviously, as Harry likes to mention every video. What am I?
Chelsea bias.
But no.
Well, it's true, isn't it?
No. Chelsea fan, as I don't seem to have any Chelsea stuff in my office. Funny enough. Just got his big move. Very excited. Well, he hasn't joined yet, but it said that he's agreed everything.
Liverpool come in and sort of hijack the move.
Yeah, but that doesn't look very likely now, does it?
No.
They don't have the funds, and he doesn't suit their style of play. He suits perfectly with Hakim Ziyech coming in. And Frank has just got his 2 marquee signings that he wanted, and he'll probably get Ben Chilwell, which we do not want. But yeah, very good player. 28 appearances, 25 goals with 7 assists, with 3.8 shots per game, with a 2 conversion rate. Explosive. What? My words are jumbling. If Lewandowski wasn't in the Bundesliga, Werner would obviously be the best.
Yeah, very pacey striker. Sort of gets in behind, tucking away goals like that. I feel like he sort of lost my opinion on him during the World Cup. That sort of went missing, and I thought, oh, there's hype for this kid, and I thought maybe he's not what you think he is. But then he's had such a good year this season, last season.
2 years.
Yeah, 25 goals. Just a very, very good striker. Pace is probably one of his most prominent features of his game.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on to our 5 and 4, because we like to leave the 3 till last. I have aforementioned Timo Werner, and then Harry Kane.
Yes, I have number 5 Harry Kane, number 4 Sergio Aguero.
Right. I had Aguero number 6 if I didn't mention him. I just think he's dropping off a bit now. He's still obviously very good, but they're just players younger, more eager, and just going to be better. He's had 17 appearances with 16 goals and 3 assists. He has less appearances than Kane, which I find weird.
I got 5 sub appearances to make it 22, but I don't know if we got that the same. Anyway, when I think of him, I think of probably one of the best Premier League strikers has been. Fox in the box, sort of all types of goals, shots out of the box as well. Very clinical striker. Yeah, just sort of always comes up in the right moment, which you could show by the Aguero goal against QPR. Very important and clinical striker.
Mm-hmm. You had Harry Kane number 5.
Yeah, it's been a difficult season for Kane.
Yeah.
With Tottenham's demise and his injuries, it's a shame because I feel like the year before last year in the Champions League, he was really making a name for himself, and those talks of Real Madrid moves, and it all sort of just plummeted from there. I mean, it hasn't been that good. I mean, off the back of that World Cup, I thought he would be snapped up by a big club, bigger
He
than
was the
Tottenham.
best striker in the world at the
Yeah,
time as well. And now he's number 4 and 5.
and he said in interviews before, I feel like his loyalty is sort of getting in the way of his career, and he needs to sort of take that step to really boost his career. And it's not nothing to do with money grabbing, and I wouldn't see it as money grabbing. I'd see it as just a vital move in terms of the importance of saving his career.
Moving on to number 3, I have Ronaldo.
I have Lewandowski.
I find that quite weird. But number 2, Kylian Mbappe for me.
I have Ronaldo.
So you have Mbappe number 1?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's obviously start with number 3, Ronaldo. Only the past 2 seasons has he moved to that centre-forward striker role with 22 appearances, 21 goals with 3 assists, 5.9 shots per game with 2.4 on target. When you're taking that many shots, you would think he'd have a bit more on target when you compare it to other strikers on this list. He kind of carries Juventus this season. I think that some people hype him up a bit too much now.
Well, I feel like if you want to talk about goals, Lewandowski edges that. But I feel like Ronaldo brings a lot more to the game than goals.
Yeah.
Obviously. And I don't think Lewandowski brings much more than goals, which is not an insult. It's not a dig or criticism. It's just that Lewandowski's game is he is one of the best goal scorers in the world. But
Yes.
I don't think you could say strikers demand goals because the job of the striker is just stick it in the net.
Yeah.
Like Harry Redknapp say, I'm not paying you a goal bonus to score goals. The striker's job is to score goals, but it's a lot more than that. The striker role has changed a bit, which is why I think Mbappe is number 1 because he is a skillful striker that provides both with assists and goals, and his technical ability to sort of beat players and win a game single-handedly for a team, and that's why I think Ronaldo has just edged it for Lewandowski for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously that is a very good point. I stick by it. I stick by Ronaldo. Mbappe number 2. You've got him number 1. Obviously, he's kind of introducing the new way of being a striker, being skillful, kind of taking that winger role and placing it in a striker and still scoring. I stick by Lewandowski at number 1. I think he's 27 appearances, 29 goals, 3 assists, 4.6 shots per game with 3.8 on target. The best on this list for shots per game ratio on target. He's been, whether you say Kane or Lewandowski has been who's been better the past 3 years, it's quite hard to say because they're both very similar strikers in that they're good at just dribbling it and just getting long shots and getting through defenders. But it's hard to say who would be my number 1 past 3 years. Mbappe is one for the future, of course.
And what's funny to mention is when you talk about Mbappe and Ronaldo, the more I look at the two, the more I start to see how Mbappe resembles Ronaldo so much in the way of this sort of winger / striker role that Messi also looked at, but Messi in a different way, sort of hanging back. But this Ronaldo and Mbappe sort of playing style is what makes them probably one of the best in the world.
Yeah, of course. That's it we have for today. So you just want to go for your top 10 again, Harry?
Yes. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in number 10, Heung-min Son in 9, Erling Haaland 8, Ciro Immobile 7, Timo Werner 6, Harry Kane 5th, Sergio Aguero 4.
Sorry.
Robert Lewandowski number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo number 1, Kylian Mbappe.
I have Ilicic number 10, Aubameyang number 9, Haaland number 8, Immobile number 7, Aguero number 6, Werner number 5, number 4 Harry Kane, Ronaldo number 3, Mbappe number 2, and Lewandowski number 1. So, how are you?
Mobile.
Huh?
You say a mobile.
I said a mobile.
Sounded like you said a mobile.
No. Oh, mobile. A mobile.
What's that about?
Oh, but Harry, why don't you do the outro for once?
Thanks for watching.
Great outro. This is why I do the outro. No, seriously, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe as always. I will never let Harry do an intro ever. Thanks for watching, as I said again. And goodbye.